Hello, my name is Yansha Henry, and I will be presenting on the country of Costa Rica and its culture and just a few dimensions. Costa Rica is a country that is located in Latin America, and it was visited by the noted explorer, Christopher Columbus in the year of 1502. However, Spanish colonists did not take place in establishing any permanent presence in Costa Rica until the year of 1563. Presently, Costa Rica has one of the oldest democracies in Latin America, having avoided many of the political problems in the regions in the 1970s and the 1980s. In terms of its location, Costa Rica is so small that it's able to fit into the United States, and it can literally fit into the state of Texas. It can literally fit that right inside of the state of Texas. That's how small it is. However, it may be small, but it currently has a population as of April 17th of 2022. It currently has a population of over 5.2 million. As stated, Costa Rica is 51,100 square kilometers. It's not big compared to the United States. The United States is 181 times larger than Costa Rica. Within the country, its major religions are Roman Catholicism and evangelism, with 54.8% as of 2020, with Catholicism being the dominant religion, and evangelism is 25% just behind of its dominant religion. Noted researcher Hofstede has several dimensions, but in this presentation I will just be covering power distance and individualism. Now the question would be raised, where does Costa Rica stand in the dimension of power distance? According to Hofstede's research, it's rated at a 35, meaning that it basically indicates a low acceptance of the distribution of powers in institutions and organizations. Costa Rica is a country that's more of an embracive culture. It tends to welcome everyone and want to be more, in a way, collective. The government may be the higher power. However, it's not necessarily such in a way that the people of Costa Rica cannot allow themselves to be having a say on who should be in their government. And with this, there's a lot of impacts on the cultures and organizations. Some companies do try to minimize and outright ignore a culture within a country, but Costa Rica is a very, very more of an adaptive country, and it's very welcoming. When compared to the United States, in terms of power distance, it's not so far. The country of Costa Rica basically is only 35, but the United States is just 40, which means that the acceptance of the power of the power distance is not so far in comparison to both countries. In individualism, Hofstede has rated Costa Rica with a rate of 15, and compared to the United States with 91, it showed that Costa Rica is more of a collective country where it would prefer to be looking out for more than the individual and more as a society on a whole, whereas in the United States it's totally different, and it's more of a situation where the individual rights and of a culture is more prevalent. For the major industries in Costa Rica, tourism is the dominant industry, agriculture being second, and manufacturing being the third. All of these basically showcases that with this Latin American country, it really shows that people can be greeted very well, and distance in the US, 3 to 4 feet would be considered personal space. However, in Costa Rica, it's more of like 1 to 1.5 feet. With Costa Rica, it's a very, very inclusive country, and it's not shying away from allowing others to welcome its culture. And with all of that, it shows that Costa Rica does indeed possess one of the strongest democracies in the whole of Latin America.